Yo guys, and today we're going to see the best cheap transfers ever seen in football. These for me could be the best bargain transfers in recent times. Starting off in goal, we have a guy by the name of Peter Schmeichel. That was an amazing transfer. £500,000 for this guy. What a bargain Man United got this guy for, and I think he was bought from Brøndby in Denmark, so really was an incredible transfer. At the centre-back spot in the team, we're going to be using a guy who, again, like Schmeichel, transferred to Man United. It's got to be Vidic, who only cost them, I think, £7 million from Spartak Moscow. Won the league a few times with them and the Champions League, FA Cup, everything with them, and really was a rock at the back for them alongside Rio Ferdinand. Next to Vidic, though, in defence, we're going to be using a guy who you may be surprised is even in this video. It's David Alaba there from Bayern Munich. He was only bought from, I think, Austria Wien, I think that's the name, in Austria for only £128,000, so bargain transfer then for Bayern Munich. He makes his way into the team with that amazing inform card there. Now we go to another shock transfer here, and this one, it really is a bit of a shock here, especially in the BPL of all places in the world. This is, Seamus Coleman, £60,000 Everton paid for this guy from Sligo Rovers in Ireland. Absolutely bargain of a transfer there for him, and what a deal. For me, he's one of the best fullbacks in our league. Maybe, honestly, I think Coleman could even go on to do even better things in the future. At left back, though, in the team, we're going to be using a guy who's not a left back. But yeah, we're going to use him anyway. It's going to be Roy Keane. He transferred to Man United for a record fee at the time of only £3.25 million, and I've not got him in my club for some reason. There he is. Here's the concept card there for him. And yeah, £3.25 million for Keane was incredible. He won the league, I think, 7 times with United, won everything with them again, a bit like Vidic actually, and my god, £3 million for him. What a deal. Now we move to arguably the weirdest transfer on this video, because £12 million is not cheap, really, but when you think about it, with this guy, it kind of is, and I'll show you who it is. It's going to be, of course, Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo transferred from Sporting in Portugal to Man United for only £12 million, so ridiculous transfer fee there, considering they sold him for, what, 75 million? And to be honest, they probably should have sold him for more than that, maybe even closer to 100. Now he's easily above £100 million, so yeah, still really cheap transfer considering how great he was for United and then Real Madrid. The next player in this team, guys, has to be the one and only Paul Pogba. I mean, considering this guy was sold to Juventus with a compensation fee, a lot of you may not know this, but he was not a free transfer. He was actually £800,000 as a compensation fee, so it technically wasn't free. That is why he is in this video. And there he is, team of the year Paul Pogba, guys, there for you. And my god, the fact that United are about to buy him back for £100 million is slightly astonishing. Gareth Bale, though, was a player who really didn't get going at Tottenham until the last 2 or 3 years of his career at Tottenham, but he really was a cheap transfer. Only £7 million was spent on Bale from Southampton to bring him to Spurs. Now we go to a really, just for me, this has been the best, this could be the best transfer maybe in this video. This is RIYAD MAHREZ. He left Le Havre in Ligue 1 in France, I think Ligue 1 at the time, to join Leicester for a shocking fee of only £400,000, a bit above that actually, £428,000. So again, amazing deal there by Leicester to get Mahrez, and there is his 93 card. I think I sold his card to get some funds for some new legends or something. I don't know what happened there. Next up, we have another player here, guys, from Leicester. This is obviously Jamie Vardy. Fleetwood Town sold him for £1 million, just £1 million to Leicester, and the rest is history. Where is Jamie Vardy, by the way, in concept players? Why is he not there? There is Vardy. Get him in the team, my friends, and let's go. There you go. Look at that awesome team so far. 89 rating for these best cheap transfers. That is sick. Now we go to the final one, and a real shock. I completely forgot this guy was this cheap when he moved to Arsenal from the Netherlands. You guys may know who I'm talking about here. It's got to be, Robin van Persie. Considering he went on to do so many great things for Arsenal for 8 years, was a real kind of big force for Arsenal, was a great striker, scored 96 goals in 180 games, I think, if my stats stand up right. But yeah, guys, Van Persie for £3 million to Arsenal is such a crazy, crazy fee when you think about it. Real bargain there for Arsenal at the time. Obviously went to United very controversially in, I think, 2012 for 26 million. But yeah, very cheap transfer. 3 million from Feyenoord is such a bargain at the time. So what are your guys' thoughts on these best cheap transfers? Is Ronaldo for you a best cheap transfer when considering his transfer was only nearly £10 million? So yeah, for me, it's just seeing some of these prices and seeing how great these players are now, it's really just amazing to see. Hope you guys loved it though. Leave a like for more transfer videos and I cannot wait to do more.